Hi everybody, this is John Petrosky again, here to show you off another new scenario featuring Lua for Test of Time that's in the works. This one is the Rise of Macedon. McMonkey, Grishnak, and I are all kind of working on this together. This is a very early look at it. Things might change substantially, but I wanted to at least show you one really cool feature that Grishnak and McMonkey especially have been working on here that we think is going to just revolutionize Civ 2 once again. It seems like there's a lot of that going on lately. So one thing that's always been a little bit weak in Civ 2 is diplomacy, and the game's always kind of revolved around, hey, you capture this city, you move on to the next city, you capture that, then the next one, and so on and so forth. With Lua, we're actually able to do some pretty cool stuff. And what Grishnak has come up with now is dialogue boxes. Grishnak has been working closely with TNO, the nameless one, who invented all of this in the first place. And the two of them have come up with some pretty cool stuff. So, for the purposes of this video, we just have it mapped to a particular key. But you really could have one of these boxes pop up for just about anything. Units killed, a certain turn happens, a certain city's captured, an advance is researched, any combination of all of those things. It's just limited by your imagination. But anyways, let's take a look at what happens when we enter this dialogue. So you get this little pop-up, and there's three different options, okay? And I don't even know if this one will end up in the scenario or not. It might just be to show off right now. But let's pretend that we're going to say we're going to retreat from Pella. You'll notice what color Pella is right now. It's Macedonian. All troops evacuate Pella. Sparta annexes the city despite it being remote from any power base. And just like that, the city has automatically changed control. Now you could do several cities at once. You don't just have to do one. So, we have a situation here where you could basically win an important battle, perhaps kill a certain unit or a certain number of units within a turn, and you might have a civilization just surrender. Okay, big implications. I mean, think about a World War II scenario. Ever since Harlan Thompson first came out with his, the challenge of making Vichy France mean something has just been very difficult, and it's required a lot of house rules. But with this, I mean, Germany could instantly, they capture Paris, they capture Dunkirk, and all of a sudden all of France is theirs. And then maybe a few turns later, they get an option of establishing Vichy France, and if they do, then, what happened historically happens. And if they don't, well, perhaps that spawns more resistance. So anyways, I just want to take a quick look at this and see what other option we would have had. So you also could direct them against Athens, okay? And here, skilled Macedonian diplomats convinced the Spartans to attack their ancient enemies in Athens proper. Supported by Macedon, they succeed to break all resistance at once and take the city. And so we get this little pop-up. And I guess Sparta has now captured Athens. There you have it. So, very cool stuff. It's kind of like choose your own adventure books back in the day. It's just interesting, and thanks again to TNO, to Grishnak, and also McMonkey here for putting this together. This is the Rise of Macedon, and this should be the next Lua scenario that launches. We expect it to launch, fairly soon. Stay tuned.